right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Getting you on the grind and improving your mind every single video that we do, guys. Make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. So let's get into today's topic. It's like the psychological warfare. So basically, let's set the stage for what we're talking about. So basically, Logan Paul, hopefully a lot of you guys know who he is. He's a YouTuber turned boxer. He is going to get into a martial arts fight with Danis, who is a jiu-jitsu champion, I believe. Someone or something will correct me if I'm wrong. We'll find out in a minute. So they have a battle soon, a fight soon,
A
and
battle.
it's
Okay.
basically a battle.
A
And
battle.
before this is happening, Dillion is using some very interesting tactics. He's basically showing photos of Logan Paul's fiance, which is kind of a dirty tactic, but it is a tactic nonetheless, showing his rival's fiance with all the other men that she's dated, including Leo DiCaprio, which is very interesting. Uh, Other actors that she smashed, photos of them kissing. We'll go on Twitter. We'll check it out. We'll show you guys exactly what we're talking about. And of course, Logan doesn't seem to be taking this too well. It's a very interesting tactic because this is basically it's gonna get him sad, it's gonna get him enraged, it's gonna get him to start having problems in his own personal life, most likely when his fiance finds out about all this. Well, when she sees all these posts and all these things, it's gonna spark something between them, and it's basically meant to distract Logan from his training, from becoming stronger. So very interesting, very kind of dirty, kind of sneaky, right? Going after your rival's woman. Okay, but this is a general. This seems like something an internet rivalry would do. Sounds like something that comes straight from the internet because with all the stuff going around with Red Pill, YouTube, hating on women, hating on men, the gender war. Everybody talking crap about each other, all the negativity online. It makes sense to do something like this in the times that we live in. Mike, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of this stuff, and I mean the memes are funny. I kind of like
Yeah, we'll show you guys
all the
some memes.
memes and
So
stuff. That's always a good thing. But the tactic, yes, it is dirty. But when you're in a when you're in a fight, and especially if you go by like old school fighting, not like just like honor fighting. If you go by old school fighting, you win by any means necessary. This is a tactic where this is more for psychological warfare, where he is doing this to get Logan off his game, have other issues that are happening that he's not going to be able to focus thoroughly on the hand is to be ready to fight his opponent. And so he's going to have to deal with so many different things happening at one time. And Dylan's going to pretty much be sitting back preparing for this fight while making problems on the other side. So we have an article that we're going to go into, and then we can probably look at some memes and stuff and find out other things that might be happening. So let's actually do that real quick. Let me bring up the article.
yeah, while Mike is doing that, I'll also mention. Yeah, by the way, most of you guys don't realize, and you shouldn't care, by the way, because there's not really you do about it. The woman that you're with right now has sucked a dick before yours. She has banged a guy before you, and the best thing you can do is not care. What matters is how your girl treats you. What matters is what she's doing for you. If she is she complimenting your life? Is she on your program? Is she following your directions? Are you leading her in the right way? Are you being true to who you really are? And are you in the situation that you want to be in? These are all questions that you need to be asking yourself whenever you're dating any kind of woman. And Logan Paul might not have that same mentality, especially when he's training for a fight. So most of his energy should be focused on the fight and kicking this guy's ass, but instead he may be focusing on other things. So, and Dillion is just laughing about all this. He's got all the dirt on Logan's fiance, which is obviously a big part of his life right now. And Logan is just like, well, you kind of caught him off guard because no one really expects your rival to do stuff like this to you. But let's go into this.
Yeah. So the title is Dylan Danis claims Logan Paul and fiance Nina Agdal are fighting amid Twitter trash talk.
Most likely, I mean, when the couple is seeing all this stuff on the internet and all the trash talking, they're probably not. They might not be taking it very well. Now, if Logan is a real leader in his relationship, he's gonna be like, you know what? I expect stuff like this to happen. It's internet beef. It is what it is. I got a fight coming up. Listen, baby, don't you worry about any of that. Come here. Let's go smash at the at the house. Don't let's not pay attention to this internet stuff. And then she'll be like, oh my god, but and you're like, shh, it's okay. Hey, don't worry about that. Listen,
Don't worry.
we're gonna have a nice steak, and then we're gonna have a nice fuck. And everything's gonna be fine. But Logan most likely is not handling it like that. He's probably like,
He's like,
he may be insecure himself. We
Yeah,
don't
who
know what
knows?
happens behind the scenes. We can only speculate at this point. But nonetheless, still a very interesting situation and pretty funny if you're watching this from a Twitter standpoint. Now X, but we're gonna call it Twitter anyway.
Yeah. Mixed martial artist Dylan Danis is currently slated to face off against Logan Paul in a boxing match on October 14th.
Right.
These two have been feuding for years now, and now that they're finally set to squash their beef, Danis is becoming more antagonistic toward his opponent than ever.
Yeah, because if you can get your opponent to unravel and get him emotional and riled up, you might be able to disturb his fighting training, and you might be able to. It'll give you better odds in winning the fight.
Yeah. Over the past day, Danis has been spamming photos of Paul's fiance, Danish model Nina Agdal, over his Twitter account. All over his Twitter account. These photos often show the model with other male celebrities,
That she had smashed.
insinuating she had intimate relationship with them, or
Smashed.
depict the model without clothing in suggestive poses and scenarios.
So smashing.
Not Nick Cannon bum ass as well. Oh yeah,
Of course,
so,
Nick
yeah,
Cannon.
she's
Yeah,
with
I
Nick
mean, of course, you
Cannon.
got to get the kids out.
Yeah. It's clear that Danis is trying to get a rise out of Logan before fight night.
Really smart
And
way
he
to do it.
says that his efforts might be taking a toll on his rival's relationship.
Possibly.
Dylan Danis says his posts have caused trouble in Logan and Nina's relationship. In an August 16th episode of Full Send Podcast, Danis claims that there is trouble in paradise between Logan and his fiance, hinting that his work on Twitter is partly to blame. Yeah, it's bad. Dylan said after being asked what he's heard from the couple in light of his recent post. It's, trouble in paradise kind of thing. However, Danis claims that he can't talk about it in full due to Dazen, who claims have put a trap on him
Maybe
or
the
whatever.
legal stuff.
Yeah, definitely trouble in paradise. This is the where he made the statement on that podcast. Danis claims Jake Paul is informant on Logan. Oh, this is a completely different thing, but
Okay,
they're pretty much just bullshit.
Yeah, so let's go on Twitter real quick and
Yeah,
show you guys kind of
so-
some.
Let me just get rid of this real quick.
Yeah, guys, make sure that when you're in a relationship with a woman, you actually know who you are and you're emotionally stable and you can handle stuff like this. Because not like this, like the level that they're on, but if anyone ever tries to come at you and your woman, you need to defend yourselves properly, but you have to do it the right way as well. And also understand that your woman may have your woman has been with men before you. You can't really let it bother you because what are you gonna do? I mean, you could try to find a virgin, but how do you even know who's a virgin unless you smash them and they just bleed everywhere? But that they could also just say it's a period. So in reality, I mean, yes, really. What? What?
We'll get there. If I don't know if any of you heard that, but most likely did not, so that's good. So I'm gonna just start this off real funny. We're going right in, guys. We're going straight in here. Just like this. So this person, Logan Paul, bought his wife Liverpool tickets, and she said, "You'll never wank alone." And it's a
What?
post from Dylan Danis.
This guy.
This is interesting.
We're trying to show you guys what he's doing here.
And so this is what she said in, I guess, some sort of weird interview thing. I guess a long time ago.
I sucked a dick in a football stadium full of people once.
Okay. A lot of girls have. So what makes you any different? Shit happens all the time. People die every day. Like,
oh, and then someone posted a meme or whatever this is of a bunch of guys, I guess, getting ready to go fuck. Go fuck.
I mean, this is kind of smart on his end. Like, it's a dirty tactic, but
Yeah.
hell, it could be working. And if he wins the fight, I think a lot of people will say this is one of the reasons why Dylan won.
Yeah, this definitely showing that is pretty hilarious.
Yeah,
There's a bunch of just
guys.
shit.
If you can't handle a woman who's been with a lot of guys, don't just get engaged with someone else. Like if you're gonna date a model who you're pretty sure has been with other male celebrities, if you're too insecure, don't get in that. Know what you can handle. If you're that insecure, about yourself, because when you're in a relationship with a woman, you should really be like, I'm that guy. So no matter what anyone says about me and my girl, I'm that guy, and she's never met a guy like me. So no matter who else she's been with, they were not me. So therefore, they are irrelevant, and I am the man. I am the king of this castle, and you got to have a structure and to that, and you have to be well aware of yourself. But many men are not, unfortunately.
Logan Paul waking up every day to see even more pictures.
Yeah, guys, Twitter is ruthless.
It is a lawless land. Ah, beautiful. We love a good Clerks meme. Logan Paul, 37. My girlfriend sucks 37 dicks in a row.
Not probably not 37, but definitely more than two.
Definitely.
That's confirmed.
Like, I'm all about like trans and like LGBTQ and everything. So I was gonna be like, oh, it's awesome. He like has a fiance that's trans. So I thought she was.
Fucked.
And then I looked it up, and it was a girl. And then I started seeing all the stuff. So I was like, oh, I was like gonna praise him because like
And so
I'm
in one clip he's saying that, oh, I thought Logan Paul's fiance was a trans, and I was gonna congratulate him, but he's like, oh, she's actually a girl. Well, whatever. So that's funny. It's all nasty stuff, man. It's all nasty stuff. If you're gonna go against an opponent that's willing to do these kind of tactics, you got to be ready for that.
Oh,
Just
here's
stay focused on the training, and then he's posting more stuff like that.
yep, where she's making out some
I
guy.
mean, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
Your rival that you're gonna box soon is just posting pictures of your fiance. Like maybe if it was like he was just smashing, it'd be like, ah, whatever.
I don't really think penises are that pretty, so I prefer you to hide it inside casually.
Quality woman. Quality woman. Well, I mean, hey, Logan chose this woman. That got to take accountability. He chose her.
Yes.
He decided to put a ring on the finger.
Been getting lessons from his wife. Oh yeah, Logan Paul and his wife. Logan Paul. Jesus. Oh no.
Oh, Twitter. Oh no.
Twitter's been.
Guys, be careful. You have to know you're getting yourself into when
Oh,
you when you get in
here's one
relationships.
here's one that Dillion put up. I think this was either Snapchat story, Instagram story, something. Where it posts a picture of her with LeBron James.
You guys need to at least realize that girls are having sex out here, especially the hot ones. Like, if they're not smashing you or me, they're smashing somebody out there. A lot of guys are not smashing. They're kind of desperate. But these girls, man, especially behind the scenes, they are smashing. Do what you will with that information. Just don't get upset about it. Just even the field.
How? Dude, this Danis guy, I don't know how. He has a literal, I thought it was tits. He has a picture of Logan's girl and like every guy. It's so weird. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Logan at all, but it's creeping me out how Dillion has so many fucking pics.
Yeah, what's he getting?
Somebody has to be an informant on Logan Paul's team.
Yeah.
Like, look, I like there has to be. I'm gonna be honest, bro. It's I wasn't really excited for this card, but now I really am. Chat, I'm not gonna lie. This is great. This is great. Dillon's
actually
he's trolling.
Aiden brings up a good point that doing this not only is it what we've been saying, psychological warfare for the actual fight itself, but now it's bringing other people's attention to the fight, and now they're going to make more money.
This is true
for this fight. Because more people are going to be interested in watching this fight because of everything that's happening online.
Yeah,
everybody is now talking about it. Aiden Ross, who is like one of the bigger streamers out there, is talking about it and is informing pretty much 100,000 plus people probably on his Twitter, on I don't even know, Kick, I guess, Kick streams or whatever he's on. He's informing all these people about it, so that's extra people that are going to spend money to watch this fight. Right, so they're all gonna make money regardless, but it's also a psychological warfare in itself with Logan and Dillion and Logan's fiance.
Yeah, I forgot which one, but this is definitely a law of power where you get all this attention and you're getting it to focus into another thing.
Her being a model, completely topless, I guess.
Well, I mean, once again, if you're gonna date a model, you should expect. I mean, obviously, you're not the only one to ever see her tits before. Obviously,
there's some other guy.
I don't know who that.
Lord.
Yeah, of course she's had.
Lord Ben, whatever. I don't know who the fuck that is.
I mean, it does seem kind of interesting that this girl has been with so many guys, and she's I don't know. I wouldn't call her the gold digger, but she's definitely been on yachts and she's been She's been at parties and she's definitely had casual sex before. That much I can muster. I can definitely acquire that information. She's not a virgin. This is true. She smashing.
Logan Paul's wife's been passed around Hollywood more than Epstein's phone number.
Personally,
Jesus
I don't really
Christ.
care how much a girl looks. I mean, I don't know her
Oh, God.
personality, but what the hell? Yeah, she's definitely
I don't even know who the wife is back there.
okay. Yeah.
What the?
Any other thoughts, Mike?
Oh man. Oh, and then wait. So Logan, I guess Logan's trying to get Dillion to do an 8-round fight, and he's not responding to Logan. And then this guy's just like, Logan Paul's wife sucked a dick in front of 80,000 people. Pass it on. I mean, like I said before, like this is something that is, it's a crazy tactic to use, and it's, I mean, it's going to work, at least in some sort of way. It's going to harm the opponent in some sort of way, whether it be psychologically, physically, mentally. It's going to do something, right? Regardless of Logan and his wife end up splitting, or Logan is not ready for this fight and loses. But regardless of winning or losing this fight, they're going to make a lot of money.
That is for damn sure.
That is a fact that is going to stick regardless. They will both make a lot of money regardless if Logan loses, regardless if Dillion loses. They were both going to make money. So that's something that we also have to look at there.
You guys, yeah.
I was also gonna just say and reiterate what Andrew said. Women's pasts are something that you cannot control. And if you have a similar situation, I guess, in your life where you are with a girl and you find out that they had a extensive past, you should do your best to just not care about that past and just focus on what you have in the moment and in now, because that's what you can control.
Yeah, and also as a final note, just make sure you, in regular day-to-day situations, you should probably not go talking to talk about people that you know's girls, fiancés, wives, girlfriends, because it might get you killed. This is a public event. This is like a public
like
thing.
a fight thing.
But yeah, don't take the situation the wrong way and try this in your own personal life and go and try to take your rival down by talking about his wife. You might get yourself killed, especially with the emotional males that are out here these days. So, guys, let us know what you guys think of the comments of the situation. We'd definitely love to hear your guys' thoughts, and definitely smash the like button and subscribe to our channel if you've not already. We got more coming for you guys. We're going to see you guys in the next video.